I'm audible. Yeah, a very good afternoon to all of you. It's my pleasure to be here and presenting and talking to you about Matific. Well, Matific is it's an Australian company which is into online gamified maths learning. That's what we do. So in STEM education, we stand for the M of STEM, and we are looking at building and enhancing the foundational numeracy skills of the children in the age group of 5 to 12 in the country. How important maths is as a course in our country. This slide really talks about that. So we have about 12 lakh children who appear for the IIT JEE exam every year. 200,000 jobs are being created in areas such as data analytics, machine learning, artificial intelligence. All of these areas require excellent mathematical skills for the students to possess. Obviously, all of this is putting a lot of pressure on the students as well as the schools to so that their children have great mathematical skills to be able to get these kind of new generation jobs that are coming out. This is a quick slide on nationally where do we stand in the area of mathematics. The bars on this slide show basically the third student in grade 3. How many of them can really perform subtraction at the level of grade 3? So our national average is just about 21.1% of our students are able to perform subtraction when they are in grade 3. So there is a lot of work to be done for us to build mathematical skills of our students. And obviously, one of the reasons students fear, they develop that anxiety of maths, and they start fearing the subject of maths right from their childhood if they are not able to perform well in the maths subject. Matific is really about addressing the nuances in mathematics that the child requires in those initial years and develop that level of comfort amongst our children. There is a lot of technology that's available all across, and people say that yes, they have technology to deal with maths, but really speaking, all of that is typically what children get in the form of handprints. They get on the computers. Those are worksheets. So there will be questions, and students will be required to write answers. That's what most of the technology does today. This really doesn't help the child anyway, because what he was doing on pen and paper is what the child is now supposed to do on computer, but it doesn't really impart any learning or understanding. That's what I was saying, that hardware, it's just wrapping a worksheet around in a computer doesn't really help the child to develop any maths understanding. And that's where Matific really comes in. It does so much more for the children through over 2,000 interactive games and activities that the platform has in it. These activities are designed around 10 solid pedagogical principles. So they are very rich, they are fun, clever activities, and the child is able to get a safe and practice environment where he can fearlessly try to learn maths concepts. So let me show you some of those activities. That's just one of them, where the child is supposed to perform addition, and you can see that the child is basically thinking about how to compute mentally the addition of 461 and 536. So it breaks down, it's a bubble activity, it breaks down the numbers into hundreds, tens and ones, and then tries to add the numbers so the child can compute mentally as to how these numbers, what the final answer would be. This is another activity, make a necklace so that exactly 1/4 of the beads are square. This activity, the child makes a necklace and tries to understand, what is the number of beads that needs to be put. can I put 2, can I put 4, can I put 6 or 8? They try different combinations, and then through that they understand the concept of fractions. Again, this is another activity which is, trying to teach the child how to, measure and put the required quantity of liquid into the jar that need, those are the jars that are out there. So here again, it's a mental activity where the child needs to figure out the right answer, but obviously there is not a single right answer to the question. There could be multiple ways to arrive at that quantity of 4 liters in an 8 liters jug. That's another activity on there's cherries on the table. This tries to teach subtraction, and here comes a monster who wants to have some of these cherries. So it's really about, the fun way for the child that children perform these activities, and in the process they get the concepts of maths. So I was talking about the 10 solid pedagogical principles around which these activities are built. So we really focus on conceptual understanding, provoking, provoking problem-solving skills amongst the children, motivated mathematics. We want to seed spiral learning and seeding ahead with the children. That's basically, about when the child is performing one activity, the child is forced to sort of think ahead in terms of what is the next concept coming after this specific activity. The platform brings a lot of engagement amongst the children, and the platform is capable of dealing with a heterogeneous classroom, which means that children could be at different levels of learning, and the teacher is able to handle all of that. So what really Matific is, thousands of online interactive activities and games. We align the product to your curriculum, whether it is CBSE or IB or IGCSE curriculum, we align it with that. It is personalized and adaptive, so depending upon where the child is on the learning curve, the activities are thrown at the child accordingly. It's a lot of fun, and it brings in a lot of engagement with the child, so the child doesn't fear maths anymore. Supports multilingual classes. So for example, if there are some international schools where children are from different different countries speaking different languages, so it supports multilingual classes. In addition to the activities and games, we have a lot of printable worksheets. Teachers can, either assign those worksheets to the students online on the platform, or have them printed and ask the child to work on those worksheets. Lots of work problems, skill and drill. In the teacher view of the platform, there are a lot of lesson plans for the teacher. So how a lesson can be made out of an entire activity, those lesson plans, suggestions, guidance is given to the teachers on the teacher's view. We've built in a reward system. The reports can go to the parents if they want, and the platform works offline as well. So whatever activities the teacher might have assigned to the children, once they download the content, the platform works offline. Children can play those activities offline, and after that, whenever they get online again, all those activities will get synced in, and the teachers will get to see the reports. So we are in 50 countries at this point of time. Matific is very widely used in all of these countries. We are there in 30 world languages, and few Indian languages as well are coming up, like Tamil and Marathi. We started in India about 6 months back, and I've seen that lots of schools have started taking interest in Matific. We are about to start pilots in a few schools. Yes, some of the great awards given to Matific. What have we done in India? One of the big pilots that we ran in India was in the state of Tamil Nadu. We partnered with the government of Tamil Nadu. Here's one of our colleagues signing an agreement with the Minister of Education in Tamil Nadu. As part of this pilot in Tamil Nadu, we had 150 schools, 21,000 children, and Matific trained 400 plus teachers on our platform. These 21,000 children in 2 months played about 7 lakh games. So that's the extent of engagement that the platform brings in. Once children start playing activities on it, they want to play more. And we saw that overall, after 2 months of pilot, overall the maths result for the children, they improved by 28% in that state, which is phenomenal. This is, these are some recommendations that are coming from the block education officers in the state of Tamil Nadu. We had huge success with the pilot in the state, and the district officers, the block education officers, everybody is extremely happy and elated. That's what we have to offer in Matific. Do try it out. We are out there, our stall is there. Do visit our stall and talk to us more to know more about Matific. I'm based out of India, New Delhi, and you can write to me or call me, if you have any questions or if you would like to know more about the platform. Thank you so much.